oil money. Another reason for the tax reform was unfair tax burden. Millions earn income but pay no income tax. Few taxpayers support a large population. The reform aimed to widen the tax net, not just raise rates. Now, another reason was multiple taxation, which definitely hurt businesses. We've talked about this before. From the federal level to the state level and to local governments level, we saw the imposition of overlapping taxes. Small and medium enterprises faced harassment and uncertainty in trying to meet up with these levies, fees, and taxes. Investors invariably started avoiding Nigeria due to the complexity of the tax regime. Reform seeks simplification and harmonization. We will be seeing that simplification and harmonization in the new tax policy. Another reason for tax reform: rising government spending. This pressured Nigeria so much because Nigeria faced rising costs from fuel subsidy removal, FX reforms, security challenges, infrastructure deficits, debt servicing. Without reform, the government risked fiscal collapse. Now, you look at the government spending pressures, where we talked about fuel subsidy removal. We saw how that, because these are part of the policies from the federal government, it was the first policy statement that Bola Ahmed Tinubu carried out, the fuel subsidy removal. We also saw the FX reform, the Forex reforms that was put in place as well, that was not healthy to the economy and of course the businesses, as it were. We also saw security challenges. Definitely you and I know that where there's insecurity, so much would hurt businesses, whether local or foreign. We also saw infrastructure deficits, roads, electricity and what have you. So there was the need for the government to bring this reform in order for them to make our fiscal corridor to be more positive. There's also the weak link between taxes and public services. Taxes and public services. Nigerians saw little from the benefit as it relates to taxes, as they paid their taxes. Low trust led to tax evasion. Guys not wanting to pay taxes. There was resistance to compliance. Many of the businesses, many persons or earners refused to comply to tax payments. Now, a new reform is meant to restore confidence by improving efficiency and transparency. So what the Tinubu government is trying to achieve, one of the things they are trying to achieve as well in the new tax policy, is to bring back confidence from the populace on the government. And of course, this is by providing efficiency and transparency in all of what they'll be doing as it relates to taxation. Another reason for a new tax regime was for global and regional pressure. Now, the digital economy, the growth that goes with digital economy requires new tax rules. The international standards like the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, which is the OECD, also base erosion and profit shifting, which is the BEPS, all of these shaping Nigeria's dependence on digital economy, where we see that Nigeria will be pushed to modernization. So, for neighboring countries, this is another major reason, neighboring countries improved their tax systems faster, but Nigeria risked falling behind competitively. So, another good reason why Nigeria has to up their game when it comes to taxation and, of course, revenue drive for the government. Another reason was for debt becoming unsustainable. Debt becoming unsustainable. Now, debt servicing consumed a large share of revenue for the government. Borrowing to pay salaries and overhead costs became risky. We saw that how it was that government had to borrow money from the International Monetary Fund and even from the World Bank, as it were, to pay for salaries. And the federal government had to disburse these monies to the states to ensure that things, some infrastructural developments are felt by the people. So tax reform was needed to fund the government without excessive debt. And last but not the least is long-term economic stability. Now, for every government or for every economy, they want to see a long-term stability. Without reform, inflation will worsen, jobs will decline, poverty will worsen or will deepen, and of course the currency, local currency pressure would continue. Nigeria introduced a new tax reform because the old system was unfair, weak, oil dependent, and could not pay for governance in a fast-growing country as Nigeria. So the real question, or questions Nigerians would ask, the issue is not whether reform is needed, but will the burden be fairly shared? Will revenues be used well? Will hardship be reduced or worsened? Well, we will know when we get to the end of the financial year for 2026. So these are the reasons why Bola Ahmed Tinubu has called for a new tax reform. Okay, so I hope we understood very clearly how the former tax regime was all about. How far? How many minutes? 11. Okay, I can round up. So that's to let you know how the former tax regime was all about. And you want to put it vis-a-vis the new taxation policy 2026, which is known as the tax policy reform for 2026. And you want to put it vis-a-vis, and you say it, if implemented, if religiously implemented, talking about the new tax reform, then some of these negatives that we talked about would not be there, or will be reduced, very proportionately reduced to the barest minimum. That's how it will be if these agents who are responsible for carrying out these jobs, if they do their job very, very effectively. And of course, Nigerians are made to understand the taxation, to understand this policy, this reform. I know that many Nigerians will want to do their best to help the government and, of course, stop the borrowing that we've seen our president keep borrowing from the international institutions. All right, this is where I will wrap the topic for today. This is where we wrap up today's episode. I want to thank you for staying with us. Don't forget to follow us on our social media handles. Also, do reach out to us via any of the numbers on your screen. You can also download TVM's app on Play Store and Store. I am Fred O'Neill. Until I come your way again, remember
from trending music to urban lifestyle and beyond. Grow your spirit with life-changing messages and uplifting perspectives. Lead the way with bold conversations, fresh ideas, and thought-provoking shows. Wherever you are, whenever you want, watch TVM on all your devices. TVM, your world, your network.
Welcome to Dursag Engineering and Services Limited, a trusted name in the oil and gas industry, proudly registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission since the year 2000. We hold several specialized permits with the Department of Petroleum Resources, are accredited with service and product codes by NIPEX, certified by Dun & Bradstreet, and proudly ISO 9001:2015 certified. Our head office is strategically located at 43 Airport Road, Warri, Delta State, Nigeria. At Dursag, our areas of expertise cut across critical sectors, including delivering supply boat engineering. We are committed to quality, safety, and timely delivery, ensuring that every project meets and exceeds expectations. Dursag Engineering and Services Limited, your trusted partner in delivering world-class engineering and energy solutions.
This is TVM. TVM delivers breaking stories, global headlines, and the moments that matter. From exciting sports action to exclusive local events, we keep you connected. Celebrate our culture, people, and voices with powerful documentaries and inspiring stories. Experience premium entertainment, from trending music to urban lifestyle and beyond. Grow your spirit with life-changing messages and uplifting perspectives. Lead the way with bold conversations, fresh ideas, and thought-provoking shows. Wherever you are, whenever you want, watch TVM on all your devices. TVM, your world, your network.
(234-9028-518367) and stand a chance to grab airtime and data. Don't miss out. Text now.
Welcome to Dursag Engineering and Services Limited, a trusted name in the oil and gas industry, proudly registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission since the year 2000. We hold several specialized permits with the Department of Petroleum Resources, are accredited with service and product codes by NIPEX, certified by Dun & Bradstreet, and proudly ISO 9001:2015 certified. Our head office is strategically located at 43 Airport Road, Warri, Delta State, Nigeria. At Dursag, our areas of expertise cut across critical sectors, including manpower sourcing and supply, both local and highly trained expatriate personnel. Engineering services across civil, electrical, instrumentation, and mechanical works. Construction and fabrication works. Specialized procurement and supply. Operations and maintenance services. And integrated marine services, delivering supply boats, crew boats, tugboats, barges, houseboats, and speed boats. We are proud partners to some of the industry's leading players, including NNPC and its subsidiaries, Seplat Petroleum, First Hydrocarbon Nigeria Limited, ND Western, Saipem Contracting Nigeria Limited, and Lee Engineering and Construction, among others. Over the years, we have successfully executed manpower, EPC, and marine support projects with a strong record of excellence. At Dursag Engineering, we are committed to quality, safety, and timely delivery, ensuring that every project meets and exceeds expectations. Dursag Engineering and Services Limited, your trusted partner in delivering world-class engineering and energy solutions.
Welcome to St. Augustine's College, Ogara, Delta State, Nigeria.
8 years of academic excellence doesn't just come as a good Nollywood film. It has been a step-by-step rise in academic achievements with back-to-back outstanding performances in both our junior and senior secondary school certificate examinations. Even so, we strive for constant growth, hence our motto which says, "The soul grows by learning." Education is the art and science of learning, and an academic success is achieved by training the mind to reach above its potential. We here at St. Augustine's College also help in training the body through a variety of sporting activities. We have a standard and fully functional volleyball court, football field, badminton court, and a few others which are promoted for co-ed practice. As we all know, intelligence and smarts have often been argued as to which is most important. Well, whichever side you are on, know that you have the full support of St. Augustine's College, Ogara, Delta State, as we provide indoor games which require tactical thinking, such as chess, a mathematical approach to checkers, an educational game like Scrabble, and few others such as snakes and ladders and cards, which helps to ease the stress of workload over the weekend.
And that is not all.
Here, students are taught spiritual, moral, and academic values. While we strive for academic excellence, we do not neglect the spiritual life of our students. In the chapel, the Catholic Mass, prayers, and other spiritual agenda carried out. Cleanliness is next to godliness, and in our refectory, which is always clean, students are served nutritious meals at every point in time. Our school medic is available 24/7, and we have a very comfortable sick bay. In addition to this, we have a variety of laboratories, such as the Home Economics Laboratory, where students are taught various crafts, such as photography, sewing, and cooking, which help them in the outside world. In the Computer Laboratory, students are taught to be technologically smart. In the Science Laboratory, students carry out physics, chemistry, and biology practicals under the supervision of qualified teachers who break down ambiguous concepts into simpler concepts. The school library is equipped with books which are carefully selected to help each child in their academic journey.